What's up guys, I'm 𝔸𝕬𝕒. Welcome to my channel. In today's video we're going to be reviewing Morphe's new Filter Effect foundation. So if you would like to see a few swatches, the foundation color I chose, and how the foundation performs, please keep on watching. Okay guys, by now I'm sure you've seen the campaign for this foundation. Isn't it beautiful? Like, Makeup 𝔸𝕬𝕒 looks absolutely amazing. And then when I heard 𝔸𝕤𝕒 was the creative director, it just all came together and made perfectly good sense. Like, 𝔸𝕬𝕒's skin looked absolutely amazing. Going into this video, I feel like I should acknowledge like some of the things that happened last year. 2020 was that year where nobody was playing games. Like, brands was getting canceled left and right, and Morphe was definitely one of those brands that people canceled. I own a lot of stuff from Morphe. Like, majority of my brushes are from Morphe. Late nights when I'm bored and I just want to buy something, like I buy a palette from Morphe. I don't know, I have issues, but I feel like this campaign is in reaction from all the things that happened last year. I don't think Morphe has collabed with a black influencer up until now, so I definitely think it's in reaction of all the things that happened last year. But let's go ahead and get into this foundation. So it's called the Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation. It claims to be medium to full coverage. It's supposed to hydrate the skin and blur imperfections for the ultimate soft focus look. It's infused with hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, and glycerin. Now to March 6th, if you go to Ulta to pick up this foundation, you will get the E63 Morphe brush for free. I have two of them. One of those nights when I was bored and I just wanted to shop, I bought this brush not knowing that it was going to be a part of this collection. I'm not gonna lie, this is a free brush, but they feel different. Like, looking at the brushes up close, like this is the one that I purchased and this is the one that came for free with the collection. They definitely feel different. This one is a lot more heavier than this one. I'm guessing in order to give a free gift they probably had to use cheaper materials, at least on the handle of the brush. But can you really complain about getting a free brush? Not really. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try out the foundation. This is the box that it comes in. I got it in shade Rich 26. As you guys know, right now because of COVID, you can't really go into a store and swatch things. Instead, they had this little card right here that has samples of the foundation in it. So luckily enough for me, Rich 26 was one of the colors that was in the sample, so I tried that out in the store and I liked how it looked. There's 40 shades of this foundation, which I think is a good thing. From Morphe's past releases with foundations, I think they always do a relatively good job with this with the shade range. I haven't seen anybody complain about it. I'm not sure how much this will help you guys, but I'm going to swatch Rich 26 and Deep 34 on my face just to help you guys out just a little bit. I know it's really hard to choose foundation online these days. Okay, this is Rich 26. It's supposed to be rich with golden undertones. I have golden neutral undertones. And then the other shade that they have in the sample pack is Deep 34. So that's quite a jump. And that looks like such a pretty shade. This Deep 34 is supposed to be a deep shade with slightly red undertones. So I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Puff Puff primer, and this is just a moisturizing primer. Okay, so here is the bottle. It's glass. It's not a runny foundation. I'm gonna use the brush and my Juno sponge, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on. I feel like I'm already gonna like this foundation. I don't know why, but something's telling me that I'm gonna like this foundation. I love this brush. I love this brush so much. There's so many different ways you can use this brush. Okay, so here's one layer of the foundation so far. You could definitely still see my acne scarring, it kind of just gave like a nice even layer of foundation. I like it. Like, I already knew I was gonna like it, but I do like it. It's giving very natural skin right now. I'm gonna go in with one more layer just to see if it's buildable and how much coverage it's gonna actually give me. So this is one more pump, and I'm just gonna focus that in the areas where I need it. Okay, here it is with layer 2. I still like it. At this point, it's definitely not full coverage. Didn't really expect it to be full coverage, but I'm loving the finish of it. It's really pretty on my skin. For $20, like, I'm really liking this. Okay, so I don't own a Morphe concealer. I never really gravitated to Morphe complexion products. I'm gonna go ahead and speed through the rest of my makeup, and I'm gonna show you guys the other ways that I like to use this brush. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back and I'm done with my makeup. Here is what my skin is looking like now. I went a little ham on the eyeshadow. Like, I didn't go into this look thinking like I was gonna do this like thick eyeliner type thing, but it is what it is. It looks perfectly fine when I put on these lashes. But yeah, let's talk about the skin. I love it. Like, guys, I know I keep saying this, but I already knew I was gonna like it. Like, I already knew. And my skin looks amazing. And it doesn't even feel like I really have on a lot of makeup, which is the thing. Like, the coverage isn't out of this world. Like, I can still see some of my blemishes and imperfections. Like, you can still see some of these spots right here. You can see some on my cheek, but it's not that big of a deal. My skin just looks really nice. Compared to the last few foundation reviews that I've done, this one is definitely my favorite. Definitely $20 well spent. I'm loving the way my makeup looks. Let me look at it up close. I'm looking at it in the monitor and I'm loving it, but let's see up close. Yep, I still like it. Looks really nice. The thing that I love about it the most is that it doesn't look cakey. It looks like an enhanced version of my own skin. Like I put on like a light powder or something. It's really nice. And it even did a really nice job with the darkness around my mouth. Like usually I would color correct, but I think it kind of evened it out. Like you see it a little bit, but it's not as bad as it normally can get. It doesn't have any claims of it being transfer proof or anything like that, or 24-hour wear. It doesn't have any of those claims. It just is supposed to give you a nice airbrush filtered look, and I think it's doing a pretty good job at that. As of right now, I don't have anything to complain about. I want to give you guys a little wear test, but it's already like 5 o'clock. I'll try to wear it for the rest of the day and then come back to you guys with like my final thoughts, but as of right now, I love it. Okay guys, I am back. It is now 10:16. Here is the foundation now. It still looks pretty good. The only place that looks a little oily to me is my nose, and that's typically where I get oily. I have an oily T-zone. Well, that wraps up today's video. I hope you guys found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.